Hi everyone, I just wanted to do this recording to go through the Go 18 in 2018 incentive with you. We did go through it on one of our weekly Zooms, but I know some of you missed it, so I thought I'd go through it again here because this is open to absolutely everybody, even if they haven't joined yet. People can join and go for this incentive. If you haven't already been 18%. So this incentive is the chance to increase your income, build your team, and at the same time you can qualify for a luxury stay in a UK hotel, and you get a special Clean Easy seminar and also a posh dinner and entertainment after, and this will be 5-star, all expenses paid, courtesy of Clean Easy. So it's an absolutely brilliant incentive, and like I say, it's open to absolutely everybody who's never been 18% before. So I'm just going to go through the details with you. So the criteria to qualify for this trip is you need to hit 18% for the first time ever. And for those of you that are new, 18% is when you and your team sell over £4,080 in a 4-week period. Because we don't work in months, we work in 4 weekly sales periods. So at the time of recording this, we're in week 2 of period 2, so there's so much time to run and qualify for this. So once you've hit this 18% for the first time, you then need to do it for a minimum of 6 periods by the end of the year, so that by the end of period 13. Okay, so the latest that you would need to hit that level is period 8, because then you'll do it in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, and that'll be your 6 periods. So you need to do the £4,080 in a 4-week period and then repeat that 6 times in total. And you also need to have a minimum of 5 initiations. So what that means is you need to recruit at least 5 people personally, and each of those people need to do £600 of sales and obviously pay in the cash from their deliveries. You're naturally going to do that as you're building your team to grow your business to qualify for this. You're naturally going to recruit people anyway, but this is just an extra little criteria that they've put in. And then, of course, as we've said, this is only between period 1 and 13 this year. So, like I say, at the moment, at the time of recording this, we're in period 2, but you've got up to the end of period 13. So there's so much time to go for this at the moment. So, what I recommend is that you take responsibility for £1,000 of retail a period, so it's £1,000 of sales on your own, and that's so easily done part-time. You can do this online, but to guarantee it for yourself from day one, it's great to get involved with the catalogues. So to sell £1,000 in a 4-week period, you could, for example, letterbox 200 to 250 catalogues twice a week. That's so part-time, it only takes you a couple of hours to letterbox a few hundred catalogues. Or you could present 50 catalogues twice a week, or present 25 catalogues 4 times a week. Now that's based on the averages. So if you were to letterbox 200 catalogues, you'd expect about £100 to £125 of sales each time. So of course, if you did that twice a week, that's going to get you £1,000 of sales in a period. And if you were to present 50 catalogues twice a week, 50 catalogues presented again would get you about £100 to £150 of sales a week. So again, if you did that twice a week, that's also going to get you £1,000 in a period. So depending on the amount of catalogues you have and the time you have available, speak to your sponsor and get a plan in place, because you can all easily guarantee yourself £1,000 of sales a period. And I also recommend that you recruit 15 people as quickly as possible. Now, you might be lucky and the first few people that you recruit are absolutely amazing. But again, with the law of averages, normally you'll get some that do a lot, some that do a little, and some that do nothing. So I recommend to recruit 15 people as quickly as possible. And as I say, worst case scenario, say half of them do absolutely nothing, and the other half do an average of £500 every period. Now that is the national average. What a distributor does is £500 a period. So say that just half of them do the national average, and allow 3 weeks for your newbies to bed in. So they might be finding their feet for a week and showing friends and family, and then by 3 weeks they might be into their solid routine. So allow your newbies sort of 3 weeks before you can sort of suss out what sort of activity they're going to do. We've also got a brilliant tracker, which you can download off teamempire.co.uk. It's actually on the home page. So download that, print it off, have it up on the wall, and let's just do it. No excuses. Absolutely anybody can do this. Like I say, somebody could join tomorrow and they could get into qualification for this next period. It's such a simple criteria, and it's just going to build great foundations for your business. So there's the website that I just mentioned, and on the home page it's got all this criteria, and it's also got your tracker that you can print off right there. It's just to the right on the home page, you can't miss it. So realistically, this is what your team will look a little bit like. There'll be you doing your 1,000, and then you might recruit, for example, one of your customers. You might recruit a neighbour or a friend. You might do some Facebook advertising. We've got our Facebook recruiting system. If you just go to our Empire Recruiters Facebook group. But you're also going to have some people that do absolutely nothing, and it's so frustrating because obviously we can see how amazing the opportunity is, but some people come in and they just can't see it. Some people don't want to work for money. Some people it's just the wrong time for them. They've just got too much going on to put any time into their business. But this is kind of realistically what it's going to look like. You're going to have some people that do loads more than you. You're going to have some people that just do a little bit every month. You'll have some that will do the average, and like I say, you will get people that do nothing as well. But ideally, we'll just look at it like this for just to make it simple as we explain it. So stage 1, you're going to personally sell £250 a week. Now that would take you about 8 to 12 hours. So like I say, it's really part-time. And for that, you would earn £275 in 4 weeks. Now that includes commission and also a cash bonus, which is great. Stage 2 is where you show 3 other people how to do the same as you. Like I say, this is an ideal situation. Not everybody's going to do exactly £1,000. But yeah, in this example, you've got 3 people doing 1,000 like you, and you've just got a couple of other little bits going on there as well with £100. But in this example, you would earn £480 for 4 weeks, but you're still just doing your £250 of sales a week, but your income has nearly doubled. So that's really powerful. But also at this stage, you're now in qualification for the Go 18 in 2018 incentive, because at this level you're turning over more than £4,080. So you're at 18%. So this is the level that you need to hit for the first time, and do a total of 6 times by the end of the year. Now, if you've already been 18%, of course, you can help people in your team go for the incentive. So in this example, you've shown 3 people in your team how to find their 3 people. And at this level, I mean, you'll be gold, and you'll have 3 people in your team that qualify for this incentive, and that is so exciting when you see your team getting all the recognition that they deserve. But at this level, even if you haven't been 18% before, you could do it and also help other people to do it. So in this example, you would earn £940 for 4 weeks' work. But again, you're still just selling £250 a week, but your income is growing because you've shown other people how to do what you do. So it's really powerful to help other people earn money, because you too are going to earn extra money. So it's a really great system. So taking it on to another level, if you want to get really serious with your business, you could repeat that whole process again by showing your 3 how to teach 3 of their people to find 3. So it's just the beauty of duplication, really. It's just literally showing other people how to do what you do consistently. Now at this level, you're a level called Gold Executive, and you'd actually have 12 people that qualify for this incentive. Now my goal obviously is to help as many of you as possible qualify for this. And in this example, you would earn £2,227 in 4 weeks. Now, what a jump in income. And this is purely by showing other people how to show other people to do what you do with your 1,000. So it all starts with you and then duplicating your efforts. Now, absolutely all of you can build this little team. It's really straightforward. We've got all the system there in place for you. And as I say, this is open to absolutely everyone. Now, if you really want to do this, you could, by all means, next period, do your 18%. There is no doubt about it. If you make that decision, you can 100% make it happen. So if you, like I say, if you've already been 18%, get yourself back there at that level and show your team how it's done. And then you can help them to qualify for it. And of course, in the process, you're going to hit the level gold as well. Now, I am behind you 100%. You know how dedicated I am to this team. I'll do anything I can to help you, but you have to be willing to help yourself for me to be able to help you. So by that, I mean you need to be teachable. Obviously, me and your sponsor, if it's not me, we're always going to help you and show you the best way to do things, because we've trialed and tested everything. So everything we teach you is the best way to do things. So obviously it's your business, you can work it how you like, but we're always going to give you the best advice, so please do take it on board. Personally develop, so plug into the books and the audios that we listen to, because the business is the same for everybody. But why is it that some people do amazing and some people don't do very much with it? And it's purely down to the person. And you can develop yourself and your skills and your attitude by using our personal development. Of course, stick to the system, as we've said. Everything we've done, we've trialed and tested, and we know it works. Communicate. Obviously, don't ignore us. If we send you a message and you just reply when you feel like it. We're not going to sort of force you to plan with us. We're not going to force you to push for these events. It has to come from you. And of course, if you ignore messages or anything like that, then unfortunately we can't be in a position to help you. So take notes on videos like this. If you come to events, on our Zooms, obviously pay your account on time. So when you collect your money in from your customers, pay that money in as soon as possible. Of course, your commission is yours, but the rest of that cash is not yours. So you need to pay that in to keep your account nice and healthy. Be at the events, and of course, lead from the front. If you're not at the events, your team aren't going to be at the events, and everybody needs to be there. Whether you need the meeting or the meeting needs you, you're going to inspire people and you will also be inspired. So you need to be at the events. So in summary, you need to get to a team turnover of £4,080 in a sales period, and you need to hit that by the latest of period 8. And yeah, hit that level 6 times by the end of period 13 this year. I recommend, you don't have to do this, but it's really good for duplicating, to sell £1,000 yourself every period. For that, you'll also hit your cash bonus, and when you sell £1,000 for the first time, you'll also get one of our Team Empire mugs, which are a nice little trophy. I also recommend you recruit 15 people as soon as possible and look after them and coach them. There is no use recruiting people and then just leaving them to get on with it. You need to be there to support them, show them how it's done. I mean, you remember what it's like when you were new. You need somebody to sort of show you how to do everything when you do it for the first time. So really look after your people. And of course, you're going to if you duplicate this 18%, whether you've been 18% before or not, if you do the 18% and help somebody in your team, you're going to be at the level gold distributor. Now, this level is when you're gold is when you start qualifying for the all expenses paid trips abroad with the company, and you'll also go across stage in Birmingham and get a gold medal, and it's quite a big deal. So of course this makes that incentive that much more special. Of course, use the tracker, get on the website and print that off, and you need to decide to go for it, because going 18% can only take you a couple of weeks, but deciding to go for it takes you a little bit longer. So as soon as you've made that decision, it's going to happen. So you'll do whatever it takes. Okay, so that's it from me. I hope that helps. But like I say, speak to me or your sponsor, because we're here to help you every step of the way.